Good afternoon and welcome to This is Private Practice for Monday the 10th of December. It's just gone 4:30 p.m. and I know I am looking ultra glamorous today, and I've actually done this quite deliberately. If you remember why I started all of these videos, it was to help us all talk about the realities of what it's like to build a private practice. The good days, bad days, the days that your telcos don't work, and like me today, the days that you are completely exhausted. And I am exhausted, and that's okay for me today. I don't like it, but there's no way I can fight it today. So it wasn't that long ago I was actually sound asleep in my bed, which was delicious. And I highly recommend the nap thing when you're so tired that you can't see straight anymore. So welcome to a brand new week. We've only got 2 more weeks here of in Australia of the year, unless some of you are working on Monday the 24th of December. And if those who are watching this video are working that day, then yay, thank you for keeping our economy going. I won't be. Neither will Soph. We won't be here. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to be by the beach doing all the wonderful things that we love to do at summertime in Australia, which for me is about eating seafood, going to the beach, not wearing shoes, which means my feet often get burnt because, you know, cement gets hot, watching cricket because we got free to wear test cricket, reading books, lounging around. And oh, that list sounds just utterly delicious. So I'm incredibly exhausted today. Hello, Linda. Lovely to see you here. I had a big action-packed weekend. My book has now gone to the printer. So what that means is they're now getting it ready for print production. So there's 2 different types of printing that are occurring for me. One is the development of the ebook. So it can be purchased as a Kindle version for those of you who like to use an e-reader. And then there is also the actual physical, tangible, print-on-demand book that you can purchase through Amazon. There's a few more bits and pieces that actually need to happen now before we get the book in our hot little hands. So all of the pieces, I'm going to actually write at the end of this book production process all of the elements and the things that I've done and how I've put it together to give people a bit of an understanding of the decisions I've made and the resources that I've made myself available to get it done. But today when I had to press that final button, which was send to printer, oh my gosh, I didn't want to proofread it again, but there was something that took a lot of energy for me to press that press that send button to the printer. So that's been done. And that's exciting. And it looks like we're going to be well on track for this book to be available mid-January and for me to be able to have hard copies with me to take to Kauai to be with the therapist that I'm going to meet in Kauai in January and February. What a great end to the year, having a magnificent project like that come to fruition. I won't be writing another book next year because I think I'm now scared. It's a massive, massive task. I know a lot of you who will be watching this video will have written more than one or have written several. Hats off to you. Do I have another one in me? Possibly one day, but I would have my life organized in a very, very different way to actually bring it to fruition. And I just working out different parts of my personality and how best to get the best out of me in writing such a big project. But on top of that, today I went to yoga this morning, which I'm incredibly grateful for. My poor body, after 2 weeks of heavy manual labor, moving and painting the house and getting things sorted, my body needs a chance to be replenishing. And it hasn't had a lot of replenishment. Little bits and pieces here and there, good food going in, good nutrient going in, but not enough rest. And how that turns up for me as somebody who gets to live with an autoimmune condition is I get lots of pain in my joints, particularly my hands and my feet, and I don't want to be wearing my compression gloves in this heat. That is not fun. It is so humid today that, well, you may have seen my hair. So my hair and the humidity are having a bit of a battle, and the humidity's winning. Something delightful that happened just before I jumped on this video today. You may have seen me advertise that consultant rehabilitation counsellor Kylie, Warry and I did an interview for a breast cancer summit for survivors of breast cancer, giving people some information and ideas on how they can think about their post-cancer fatigue. And our whole intention was to help normalise the experience of post-cancer fatigue and help people understand that there are very real strategies that you can put in place to maximize your energy, because that's essentially what people want to do. We can't make the fatigue go away, but we can help people maximize their energy. Please understand that fatigue is a normal response when you're a human being. We're supposed to get tired. It means we need to rest. So I've just had this gorgeous lady call me up after that video. She had to go work hard to find my phone number. Well, not that hard. She just Googled me because it's all over my website. Might need to change that. Anyway, that's the conversation for another day. And she just said that the interview that we did and the information that we shared was like talking directly to her. And that's when you know that you have something incredibly powerful to say. That's when you know you are working in your sweet spot with the clients that you are best positioned to serve, where they feel like you are talking personally to them. I was overjoyed, number one, that she had the courage to pick up the phone, and number two, that she felt like she knew me because she had watched that video and because Kylie had been so open about her post-cancer experience, and she felt like we had something to contribute. She's already thinking about how she can fund herself because she doesn't have a funding body, so she will be a private pay client. She's already thinking about how she will be able to do that because she wants the information. She's 5 years post-cancer and she's still struggling with fatigue, which is the story we are so used to hearing. So that has really picked me up today. I'm feeling very excited that she was able to do that and that she felt heard and validated, and as though there's nothing wrong with her now. She goes, there are real things. You can help me explain this to my family. Hello, Beck McMurray. So lovely to see you here. I'm really looking forward to having my PUrpleCo team around me tomorrow, and I've just realized that we'll be having our Christmas party at the same time these videos go out tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have a little bit of room left after all of our Christmas cheer to be able to come live to you from New PUrpleCo HQ, and you can visually meet some of the incredible people who make up PUrpleCo. So, so lovely to have them all here in my new home, which is going to be fantastic. So 2 things I want you to take away from today. It's okay to be tired. Tired is an appropriate response to working hard, or it's just something that we live with because we're human. So stop trying to fight being tired. If you're tired, do something about it. Number 2, when clients call you up and they feel like you're their best friend because of the way you have communicated, even if you've never spoken to them before, you are doing something right with your language, with your intention, with the experience that you want clients to have. Do more of that. That is the secret sauce that every copywriter under the sun is trying to elicit from you. We can learn to do it ourselves. In fact, I actually think we're better at doing it than copywriters. Not that I'm trying to judge copywriters. I just think until we've learned how to do it, we don't really need to be engaging in a copywriter. We've got to delegate that stuff when we know how to do it ourselves. Anywho, I'll have all the copywriters hating on me after that, but that was just my experience as well. Kelsey Pope, you've arrived today. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing extremely well all the way over there in the USA. I think it's ready. It's time for me to go and create a couple more proposals. So I got the short ones today, not the massive, great big, one that felt like a PhD dissertation that I was working on last week. Couple of short ones today, looking at increasing the client numbers that we're serving here in PUrpleCo into 2019. It's going to be great. So this is Private Practice. Looking forward to chatting to you tomorrow, coming to you from the PUrpleCo Christmas party. Talk to you soon.